Hi, welcome to the video where I will explain how to install the new BTCPay for WooCommerce version 2 plugin and connect it with your BTCPay server store. So, as a requirement, I assume that you already have your WordPress site with WooCommerce Setup and also your BTCPay server configured with the store. So let's head over to our WordPress installation. Here we can easily install the plugin. So let's go to plugins, add new. In the search bar on the top right, you type BTCPay V2. And here we have the plugin. We install it. Now we activate it. So now it is activated, but because we don't have configured it yet, we see this message here, and we can just click on the link and we will get redirected to the BTCPay settings tab. If you don't click the link, you can find it under WooCommerce settings. So now here I input the URL for the BTCPay server instance, and the next step is to click here on the link, so we get redirected to the API keys authorization page. So on this page, we now need to select the store for which we want to grant the API key permissions. So if you just have one store, just click on the links here. It will pre-fill the, the store with the one you configured. Let's do it for all the permissions. Okay, now all the permissions have the same store setup. And we now click Authorize App. And we get redirected to our WordPress installation. So now it already picked up the API key and the store ID for us. For now, we don't need to configure any details. This will be discussed in another video, what you can do here and what you can configure with those settings. So what is important, we need to click Save here again, because it will create the webhook on the store and configure everything for us. So let's click Save. And now you can see here that the webhook was created successfully. So if you go to your BTCPay server store, you will see in the settings that it created the webhook for us. So now that we have set up the basic connection, we can go to the Payments tab and configure our payment gateway. You see it is now disabled. We can enable it, and we can also check the settings. So by default, you will see this text here. So it will provide Bitcoin and Lightning Network as a description, but this depends on what you configured on your store. In our case, we configured the Bitcoin wallet and the Lightning wallet, so the description is just fine. Here we can upload an icon if we want. So you can configure your specific icon. By default, we will see the BTCPay logo. So now that we have that, we can go on and test if everything works. So now let's go to the store. Let's buy a nice hat. Okay, I already had something in the cart from some other testing. Let's go back to the shop. So we proceed to checkout. And here we now can see our BTCPay payment option. If you have multiple options, you will have more options here. So we now click to proceed to BTCPay. And here we go. We can select Lightning or Bitcoin. Let's just stick with Bitcoin for now. I will do the payment. One second. So now the payment should receive. Okay, now let's return to the store. So everything is working. That's really great.